A giant monster chicken flattening a city, a mouse singing on Broadway, a cinematic soundbar commercial, and a headphones ad shot on a beach I've never actually filmed. Guys, I made every single one of these this week. In one app, I'm about to show you how in this video. Watch this one first.
Channels. With a massive 12-inch subwoofer and 2,470 watts of peak power, Dolby Atmos and DTS:X envelop you from every angle.
That's a commercial for a soundbar. Cinematic lighting, product hero shots, the lot. And I didn't film any of it. Not one frame, no crews, no lights, no editor. That came from photos that were already sitting on my hard drive doing absolutely nothing. Hi everyone, Andy from MrYouWho. Who tested for you? MrYouWho. Real testing, real demos, real reviews, real results, not in a studio. I've been testing the Flova AI, an AI native video creation agent platform. I've used a lot of AI video tools on the channel. Some blew me away, but they all had the same problem, and this one fixes it. So keep watching, because by the end, I've gone from a serious product commercial all the way to a singing mouse, and I want to show you guys the whole journey. And if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe and notification bell. We do real world testing every single week. Links are in the description below. Here's the idea, guys. Everyone watching has got a video they've never made. Brands, product photos sitting in a folder from a shoot 2 years ago. Creators, something you've been wanting to make for years and never had the budget for it. And all of us, some draft idea we've never justified spending a week on. So I didn't test Flova with a demo. I gave it 4 real jobs. 2 I genuinely needed and 2, honestly, just because I could. But first, 30 seconds on what this actually is, because it's different from the tools I've actually tested before. As you can see here is a Flova homepage. And straight away, you can see the whole idea, one box. You ask to create something and it goes away and does it. It's not just a generator that spits out a clip, it calls itself an agent. It plans a job, writes a script, designs a storyboard, generates the shots, and edits the whole thing together on a timeline. Down here it says turn your workflow and taste into skills. Hold on that word, because skills turn out to be the best part of the whole platform. And look along the side, guys, it's all in one place. The agent that does the work, an asset library that saves everything you make, the skills, and its own editing timeline. That's the pitch. Instead of 5 different tools that don't talk to each other, it's a whole production line under one roof. So here's how a project actually runs. You start in the agent, the channel right, you tell it what you want. You can drop in your own photos or footage as reference, and it plans everything. Your script, storyboards, shots. Generates a video on an AI engine called Seedance, assembles it all on a timeline down the bottom, and you review it every single step. Nothing happens behind a curtain. And this is the one that sold me. It's called prompt draft. Before it generates anything, before you spend a single credit, you open any shot and see exactly what it's about to make. Every other tool I've used, you type, you press go, you pay, and you pray. Here, you check the work first. Remember that, guys, is very important. It comes up again. This is MrYouWho, and we do things a little differently. We don't review products in a studio, we test them in the real world. Out and about, here at the beach, driving around, at the gym, at home, exercising, Broadway, paddleboarding, the river, in my bedroom, in Manila, in camping in Brisbane City, in the pool, in the lounge room, demoing and outdoors, from a kangaroo point of view, the beach, walking around, exercise in my lounge room. Who tests it for you? MrYouWho. 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 Real world testing, real reviews, real results. Subscribe, hit notifications, MrYouWho. Before you show you my stuff, look at what people are already making now. Wow, there you go. That's a ceiling. Proper cinematic film grade work. Now let me show you guys what I made as a normal bloke testing it for you. Starting serious, ending ridiculous. So first job, a real one. This is a JBL Bar 1300 MK2 soundbar I reviewed a while back. Cracking bit of kit, 11.1.4 channels, touch of wireless speakers, and after review, what happens? The photos go in a folder, the B-roll goes in a folder, and where it dies. Thousands of dollars of gear, hours of filming, doing absolutely nothing. And that's just not me, guys. That's every company with a product. You've got the assets, you've got the budget to turn them into a commercial. Can Flova actually take what I've already got and make one? Well, watch this, guys, because this is where most people get AI video wrong. Instead of typing, make me an ad, and hoping, I gave it the actual brief. Product, audience, brand, tone, what the ad has to do, the CTA, all of it goes into project documents. And here's why that matters. The brief stays with the project the whole way through. So as building shot 6 is reading what I told at the start, it's not guessing. Now, as you can see, I dropped my real 1300 MK2 photos in as reference, not to copy, to build around. That's the whole trick. I'm importing what I've already got and only generating what I'm missing. Now watch it plan. As you can see there on the right, it's writing a script, designing a storyboard, and working out the shots, and telling me each step as it goes. Nothing hidden. And it's actually where it works, canvas mode. Look at this, guys, my whole production laid out visually. The reference photos over here, the storyboard, every generated shot, every version I've tried, all connected. This is a bit that made a click for me. I'm not scrolling through a chat trying to remember what I made. I see the whole ad. This shot connects to that one. This version replaces that one. It's all in a wall in an editing suite, except it built itself. For anyone who's juggled 20 browser tabs to make one video, this is a difference. And back to prompt draft, my favorite thing in the platform. Here's a real decision I made. Look at this shot. The soundbar's in the room, but it's tucked back and you can barely see it. For commercial, that's no good. The product has to be the hero. So bring the camera in, push the product forward so it feels premium. That's a directorial call. Make it before I pay for the shoot. I'm directing, not gambling. This is also where you pick the engine. Flova AI runs on Seedance as one of many tools. And the clever part is the raw model. It wraps into skills, workflows, but how the best creators actually get results out of it. So I'm not handed a raw model and left to figure it out. It's packaged so I get the most out of it without being an expert. And as you can see here, it's got Seedance 2.0 at the moment, and Seedance 2.5 is coming through shortly. Now, let's generate it.
Imagine true cinema sound, completely untethered. Detachable wireless surrounds. True 11.1.4 channels. With a massive 12-inch subwoofer and 2,470 watts of peak power, Dolby Atmos and DTS:X envelop you from every angle, perfectly calibrated to your space, automatically. We tested it, we love it. JBL Bar 1300M.
There it is, a real cinematic commercial for photos on my hard drive. I'll be honest with you, it's not instant, it takes a little bit of time generating, but guys, look at the result. I actually filmed none of it. And now the next job, and this one taught me the most. The JBL Live 780NC premium over-ear noise cancelling headphones. I want an ad, and I want me in it out in the real world. Now first, the reuse, because that's what brands need to hear. I didn't start from scratch, the whole cinematic approach from the soundbar. The asset library keeps assets, and skills keeps a method. So the second ad isn't just the first ad again. Your first campaign takes an afternoon, your next one, new product, same rules, is a fraction of the time. Your workflow already knows how you do it. First ad's an afternoon, your fifth's a coffee. That's a whole game for anyone running ads at scale. Then I hit an honest wall, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I want an AI version of me wearing them, and it won't do it. It blocks generating a real person from your photos for deep fake reasons. And guys, that's actually fair enough, because this is a very powerful bit of software. But here's the clever part, the real workflow. I let Flova AI generate the beautiful cinematic product shots, the ones I never filmed, and then I drop my real footage of me wearing them on the beach. You can do it right here in the timeline, straight onto Flova AI's timeline. It blends the two together, and it does the polish. I bring the real me. That, guys, is the honest way to use this thing, and it's genuinely useful. It made the shots I didn't have and stitched them to the ones I did. And if you captured a shot level fix here, this is a spot for before and after. Change one shot with a comment, everything else stays. It's a beat the client wants most. Now that's the serious stuff done. Now let's go into the fun stuff. And this is where the skills come into their own. Remember I said hold on to that word. A skill is a pre-expert workflow. Someone's already cracked how to make a certain style really well. And you bring your idea. So I found one for epic monster disaster films, and I typed in the daftest thing I could think of. A giant monster chicken. My nickname's actually chicken, so giant monster chicken kind of works well. And look at this, a colossal enraged rooster destroying a city. Tanks, helicopters, explosions, lightning splattered in the sky, and wrote its own dramatic film narration and an epic orchestra score to go underneath. And it played the whole thing completely straight.
It did not come from the ocean, nor the stars, but from our own forgotten hubris. A king of ruins, crowned in blood. We believed ourselves masters of the earth, but some beasts cannot be caged, and the dawn belongs to him.
I was crying, laughing, and genuinely gobsmacked at the same time. I gave it 3 words, and a skill did the rest. Guys, that's not a gimmick, that's a proper little disaster film. And then I thought, how far can I actually push this? So I found a Broadway musical skill, and I asked it for a mouse, singing on Broadway. Look at that, a tiny mouse in a little tuxedo, dead center, on a golden age Broadway stage, and a single spotlight singing. Generate the song, generate the voice, stage the whole thing, and it lip syncs guys as well. A singing mouse that actually lip syncs.
Under the spotlight, I find my way. we sing to the sky a brand new day.
That's crazy, isn't it? I did not expect it to work as well as it did. And the moment I realized what this thing can do, I was genuinely surprised. And what I love, the skill is the standout question, no question. The monster film and the singing mouse came out of that good because the skill did the expert work. I just bought the idea. Prompt draft. This is checking the work before I pay for it, changes everything. And canvas mode, seeing a whole world laid out, and the fact that it plans, generates, and edits all in one place. That's a creative team in one app, not a toy. Well, it's not perfect. And I'll be honest because that's why you're here. It could take a bit of time generating, so be patient. That's normal with AI software. The credits can go fast if you're using the big creative skills. So anything with you and it brings your own footage and it won't put text on screen. But guys, you can add that in your own editor. But it's still AI guys and it still works very, very well. So who's actually for? YouTuber, B-roll, intros, whole creative pieces, and you never had time to shoot. If you're a brand or a seller, you've got product photos already, so this turns into ads. And the second one costs you almost nothing. If you're a freelancer or a small agency, this is a creative team and an editing suite in one, and you keep the margin. There you go, guys. 4 completely different jobs, a brand commercial, a headphones ad with a real me in it, a giant chicken destroying a city, and a mouse singing on Broadway. Same app, same week, too useful, too ridiculous. And I had more fun testing this than anything in ages. It was really good. So you got your video in your head now, you never made. I know you have. Go and make it. Flova's link is in the description and a pinned comment. Here's what got me. $19 a month. I was paying over $120 across a stack of other tools that didn't even talk to each other. This is 20 plus elite models. Midjourney, Sora with a lot, plus a creative direction and the editing suite in one workflow. Stop tool juggling and put your energy back in the thing that matters, your creativity. Sign up through my link and you get 100 free credits the moment you register. Another 200 for every person you invite. And hit like, subscribe, and notification bell. And drop me a comment. Tell me the daft thing you'd make. A singing mouse, a giant chicken, something bigger. I genuinely want to see it and I might just make one of them for you. Real testing, real demos, real reviews, real results. Who tests it for you? MrYouWho. And I'll see you guys on the next one.